Okay, three more exponential equations from 15.7. I'm going to try some various methods on these again. But similarly to the previous video, we see these like bases here. So what I'm going to do is cancel out the base, and I have negative 4x plus 1 equals negative 5x plus 4. And then I'm going to collect my x's on the right side, so I'm going to add 5x here. Add 5x. This is kind of just old school solving here. Subtract 1. I get x is equal to 3. Okay. And you can test this out. It'll work. So just now this next one, you're trying to think, what power do I raise 10 to get 80? And one instinct might be 8. Some students like, oh, it's 8. Well, that you can test that out. That's not going to work. Okay, you should know that 10 to the 8 does not equal 80. Okay, so don't try that. All right. What you might want to try is say, hey, this is an exponential form, so let's take a look at it in logarithm form. Well, I know I can easily go to logarithm form and write log base 10 of 80 equals x. And then what you spot here is that, like, hey, this thing right here, that's the exact answer, okay? But they say round to 4 decimal places. So what we do is we just use our calculator, okay? Use our calculator, and we can compute that. And what we find out is we get 1.9031 is approximately x. Okay? So this was the exact answer, and this is the estimated answer. And so remember, a logarithm, right? A logarithm is actually an exponent, because this is the value of x. Okay? And then here we'll try a little various method. We'll say, well, I see this base 8 here, so I'm going to write log base 8 here. I'm going to take the log base 8 of this side, and then I'm going to take log base 8 of this side. Just kind of cram it in here. Okay, so what I have here is this is going to cancel out, and I get x is equal to log base 8 of 200. Now your calculator, we already did in the first video of this section, your calculator can just work this problem right out. Okay. Older calculators, you would have had to do the change of base. So on a new calculator, you can just do log of base 8 of 200. But on an older calculator, what you would have had to do is you would have had to do log of 200 divided by log of 8. Remember, that's our change of base. Okay, so you should be able to work it out this way. All right, and what you get for an answer on this is x is approximately 2.5480. So try to work towards that answer. Okay, we'll look at a few more.